We're very happy to be joined by a young man named Jonathon Dunne from Ireland. We're one day late for St. Paddy's Day, but you weren't late for St. Paddy's Day yesterday at Freehold, right? You guys sponsored the race, didn't you?
We sponsored the race yesterday, yeah.
Just move that a little closer to you there.
Yeah, we sponsored the race yesterday. My mom and dad and my brother, so it was a good day.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your background, Jonathon. How long you been in the business, and how did you get from Ireland to here? What's your plans?
I came here in 2014 and I worked for Nifty Norman, and I work with Calvin Harrison now, and I'm in the business since I was a baby. My mom and dad and my brother Jeff, they train horses, so I've just kind of been hooked since, and it has me here all the way from Ireland.
Okay, so it's not just Ireland, though, it's the United Kingdom too, and the one thing we don't have that much around here is contact with Ireland and England, because most of the overseas racing we see is the Elite Lop or the Prix d'Amérique or the Inter-Dominion or Down Under.
Yeah.
You think we might see more of a presence with racing in Ireland and racing in Great Britain going forward?
Yeah, Ireland and Great Britain did the Inter-Dominion.
Here you are in a race right here. What races are we watching up here?
This is He's for Real at Dundalk Racetrack in Ireland.
Okay. Do you race a standard mile there mostly?
That was a mile and 2 furlongs.
Okay.
That's what Dundalk is, and mostly at home we race over a mile or a mile and a half, you know.
Okay, yeah, and that's kind of like they do mostly overseas, right? The last couple of years, there's been a race called the Derek Delaney Memorial in August or so that's taken on some prominence. Not every one of us know what that is. What's the story there?
It's the Vincent Delaney Memorial. Derek and James set up a race for their brother Vincent, and it's just taken off the last 3 years. It's unbelievable what them two boys have done for the sport. It's getting a lot of interest all over the world at the moment, so hopefully they can just keep going with it, and it's making the business pretty good at home.
And each year we can kind of build on that a little bit too, right?
Yeah, it's Heather Vitelli and stuff, and George Brennan were there last year, and it's just getting so big. It's a great time, and it's a good place to be.
And doesn't Roger Houston call the race too?
Roger Houston calls the races there too.
Good stuff, yeah. Now, your friend Irish Joe Haney races here.
Yeah.
Good guy, hard worker. What's your relationship with him, and was he instrumental with you maybe giving this a shot?
Yeah, I grew up with Joe. I know him since we were like 4 or 5 years old, and we raced at the same track and stuff, and he's always just asked me, why don't you not come here and give it a go and see how it goes, and I took his word for it, and here I am now.
Okay, what did Joe say is the difference between racing over there and here?
It's completely different. He says it's not like at home, like if you got 8 horses on the gate, them 8 horses will leave. Over here you've got 2 or 3 horses that leave, and you kind of just have to, just kind of mind yourself there and don't rush into it like they do at home, and just, it's completely different.
So if you were in Ireland or Great Britain and you like the Meadowlands or you like Woodbine or something like that, can you watch the simulcast of those tracks over there?
Oh yeah, we watch it. There's a program at home called At the Races, and it shows the Meadowlands and Woodbine. It shows all the racetracks.
Oh great. Now what about your family? Now you and your family looking to establish yourself here? Would that mean that you're going to bring horses here? You're going to get some horses while you're here? Might we see you at the sales in the fall? How would that work?
I think my dad and my brother are going to invest, hopefully. They're going to buy a couple of babies at Harrisburg this year and just see how it goes. They kind of want to see, do I like it and do I want to stay here before they make any big decisions. And at the moment, I'm loving it. I'm just doing a little bit of driving at Freehold, and I work for Calvin Harrison, and it's just good. It's a dream come true to be able to.
And Calvin Harrison himself has had his share of a lot of top horses too,
yeah.
Especially the last couple of years, winning the Meadowlands Pace Elimination. So what's your experience been with Calvin so far?
Oh, I love it there. He's a good guy. Nothing's ever a problem with him, and he is a really good trainer. Some of the things that he does is just, it's unbelievable.
He brought some of his expertise from down under here. Maybe you can bring some of yours here. And you never know, you might wind up in the top 10 in the standings here. Now, would you concentrate more on driving or training, or how would that work?
I'm going to try and do a little bit of both. I like the training side of it. I also like the driving part. But there's a lot of good drivers here, so maybe just the training probably be better for me, and let the good guys do the job.
You have more talent than Irish Joe, I heard, right?
Absolutely, it's easy.
He's lagging behind on that.
Yeah.
I knew that. Yeah. Now, tell us about like a night like tonight. Will you watch the races? Will you, kind of commingle with some of the drivers? Are you trying to pick up something by watching, talking? How's that work?
You always watch races to see what goes on out there, and as I said, the drivers that are in America here, you know, they're super drivers. Like every time you watch them do something, it's just something new for me to learn.
Yeah, Anthony Napolitano might have just said it best. He says you can win a lot of races in a lot of places, but there's something about winning at the Meadowlands that seems to be a little bit different. You get known sometimes even for driving here, certainly for winning here.
Oh, Anthony's done a good job at the moment. Like that can only lead on to getting some stakes drives and stuff like that. And as you said, the Meadowlands is where you need to be to, you know, make yourself go forward.
Do you think you have a horse or two over there you can bring over here right away that'll make an impact?
Yeah, I think so. We have a good horse there. George Brennan drove him at the Delaney weekend last year, and he's got talent. I think he could fit in here very soon.
Well, you're 31, and you know what that means around here. That means you're a veteran.
Yeah, I'm old.
Because in the 11th race tonight, every horse on the overnight sheet, the driver was under 30 named on the sheet. So 31, you'll be a veteran, but you'll still fit in.
I'll catch up.
All right, Jonathon Dunne, thanks so much for stopping by. Good luck to you, and anything we can do to help and further this along, we'll do it.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you.